you doing today? What are you doing in the show?
I was like, am I doing a grouse thing today?
Oh, I think you are. Yeah. What's the matter?
What are we gonna get Derrick for his birthday?
What about a dog? What about a dog?
No, he kind of already has Gouda.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
No dog. What else?
Oh, clothes?
No. He's like the perfectly dressed person every day.
He does dress better than all three of us.
No, it's a fun.
Okay, just think. What does Derrick love more than anything else?
A routine.
But it has to be perfect.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2, Houston Life starts now.
Hey, welcome to Houston Life. It is Monday, April 1st, 2024. Happy April Fool's Day and happy birthday to this guy right
Wow.
here, Derrick Shore.
Thank you so much, and hats off to you, Tessa, and our entire Houston Life team. I mean, that open was really something I never thought I would see in my life.
You didn't know
anything
you needed
like it.
You didn't know
I didn't know I needed it. When did you shoot that? On Friday?
When you wouldn't leave, we were like, please go home, Derrick, please go home. And he was like, I work here. I have one more thing to do. And then they were mad at me because before he left, I go, hey, Derrick, let's do a TikTok. And then you remember we were doing it, everyone was like, if you don't get him out of here.
Because I'm usually here until dinner time, right?
He stays the latest, but we thought Friday, birthday weekend, like maybe he'll leave early. Like you were so here.
So you guys were waiting for me to leave work on Friday
That's right.
so y'all could go out on the lawn. What was the news department? So here at KPRC, there's a lawn outside of where our newsroom is, and there are all these glass windows. So people in the newsroom were watching you tape this?
It's like a two-way mirror. Here's Giovanna and I are out there choreographing, rehearsing.
Wow.
And Giovanna, I mean, she's with like 5, 6, 7, 8. She is our producer, but official stage mom of Houston Life.
I love it.
Because we were doing, and people were walking by, they were like, we were putting on a show for the newsroom. We can't see them, they could see us. And we were just going. And then, Mel, we have the streamers, everyone's rehearsing, Lauren's rehearsing, and we're like, you want us to do what?
How many people walked by while you were doing this?
So many. And we were like, move. Quiet on the set. They didn't question us. They go, oh, Houston Life. They're at it again.
Yeah, I mean, costumes, streamers, it must be Houston Life, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, that's impressive. You're like, I can just envision this. And in case our viewers didn't see Houston Life a couple weeks ago, when Tessa was doing her baton routine during commercial break and then whacked herself in the face with a broom and had a goose egg on her
Almost
forehead.
healed, yes.
Yes, that swoop video, I mean, we had to rearrange Tessa's hair to cover the bump on her forehead.
Right.
Good stuff.
Right. Okay, hey, some other good stuff. Hold on. I know, I'm scared too.
Oh,
okay, here we go.
man.
Yeah, little shams for Derrick.
Love
Here,
that
give
sound.
me a glass.
That's the sound I wake up to every single morning.
Wonderful.
No, just kidding.
So I want to watch that cold open with you later when we post it online because I really want a true critique on the routine.
Oh, I mean, I have no critique other than it was awesome.
fun.
Thank you for the bubbles. This is so nice.
You're welcome. You want to have a sip of that? We have a surprise from someone. Yeah, we have another surprise for you, Derek. You want to check it out?
What's the surprise? And by the way, this cake is so beautiful. I love the gradient yellow frosting on that. That's lovely.
A little dessert gallery from everyone.
Oh, we love the dessert gallery. Yeah, they give back. Okay, what
Well, let's watch it. Let's watch.
Okay.
Hi, bestie! It's your girl from your favorite commercial, and I just want to say to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Derrick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Derrick Shore. Houston loves you. I love you. And I hope this year is filled with so much health, happiness, and just beautiful memories with the people you love. And it's the best year of your life until we get to hang out again. Mwah, 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 mwah. So much love from me to you.
Oh my gosh, Deanna Colon. She is such a star. I love this woman so much. She has the best energy, and she wouldn't sing the Jardiance commercial for us?
Well, here's the thing.
I have type 2 diabetes and I manage it well. I mean, she's the star. That is her mantra, right? She does not have type 2 diabetes, and she's not on that drug, just for the record.
Well, I think she started singing that happy birthday silly as a gag, but like even her silly gag singing is
good.
Broadway worthy.
You know, she has written more than 200, if you check out her IMDb credit, she has written more than 200 songs. I mean, her music is used in commercials all over the place, in films, in TV shows, and went like the Big Lots commercial starring her years ago. That's all her singing.
She's totally talented.
That's a lovely surprise.
Oozing talent.
Thank you, Deanna. I love her.
Remember last week when we kind of talked about what brings us true comfort, and we were like taking a nap, taking a bath, all of those things like that?
Yes.
Okay, well, Americans find happiness in the little things about 8 times a day on average. That's about 56 times a week. It helps boost your mood. What things did you find any true comfort in today? I mean, besides the cake, the champagne.
True comfort in today. Well, I came to work very late. I should have come even later because I wasn't allowed to look at the show. So I have no idea what's coming up for the next hour.
How was the news tease?
The news tease was great without you. You were distracted upstairs. You
Very
missed
busy.
it. I think for me, it was connecting with people. My phone started ringing this morning, and I woke up to messages, which is so lovely. I mean, I'm glad we have birthdays. I'm glad we have reasons to reconnect and reset and just chat with people we love, because I feel like as we get older, it becomes harder and harder to reconnect. And so I think having a phone conversation, because now so many people text each other, and that's the way they communicate. And so I think picking up the phone and reconnecting, hearing someone's voice, someone you love, it's just, there's nothing better than that. So I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. I love that you got a ton of birthday messages, I'm sure, and I'm sure you're not done receiving them. It's good. It's like, oh, they still remember me. They still love me. I haven't talked to them in so long, and they remember.
And you pick right back up. What brings you comfort?
You know what? This weekend, I really hadn't seen my family in a while, and I'm driving over there, and Travis went down with me. He goes, "You saw them like a month ago," and I'm like, "Okay, but we're really close." So we played kickball in my mom's yard. My mom built a new fire pit. She was very excited to show that off.
Cool.
It was really cool. And so my parents are divorced, but my mom and my dad, we all still hang out. So it's like, everyone's it's all of our family together. It was just so fun. My sister, who is about to pop,
about to have a baby,
9 months pregnant. I think she goes into labor on Derrick's birthday. That's my guess. She was playing kickball yesterday. She was pitching, and she was moving. She was bending down. I'm like, oh, that baby's coming.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. So that brought me true joy. Just when we're all together, it's just like, my mom describes it as like, I like it when all my birds are in the nest. That's what it feels like. She says, I don't feel anxious when I can see you and physically just watch you and be around you. She says that gives her a lot of joy. And I think a lot of moms can relate with that. Moms, dads, grandparents.
Oh, my mom can for sure. I mean, for years, my mom would ask me when I'm moving back home to Salt Lake.
And then we ask her when she's moving to Houston.
Well, exactly. So when I was living in LA forever, I was like, Mom, why don't you move to LA? I really think you're more of an LA girl than Salt Lake. We have sunshine here, we have palm trees, we can grow avocados in the backyard. And she's like, I'm just gonna move to LA and then you'll move away. and then I moved to Texas. So now I'm like, Mom, will you please move to Houston? But I'm staying here. Don't worry.
She called it. She called it. So have you talked to her today? Or are you going to chat with her later?
She texted me right at midnight on the dot. And so my mom always does things like that.
And then you thought about playing a little prank on our producer today. Were you thinking about saying April Fool's? I'm not coming in on my birthday?
I did, yeah. I thought about texting the team and saying I couldn't make it. So we had friends in town from New York over the weekend, and now they're up in College Station visiting family up there. Went to their first Buc-ee's yesterday. It was like a rite of passage
What a
here,
treat.
right? I mean, they were so excited about the Buc-ee's, as everyone is, right?
Yes.
It's incredible. But we had kind of a whirlwind weekend. And yesterday we had brunch with our friends at Hudson House.
Fun.
Alex and Dan, they just got back from Dublin. And it was just, we really blew it out this weekend. And so by the time last night rolled around, we went to a new local bar in our restaurant, or in our neighborhood. It's called Nickel City.
Okay.
It's right on McKinney in Edo.
Okay.
Highly recommend it. Super friendly bartenders. But one of the bartenders, Fern, I love you so much, but he recommended a pizza flavored cocktail.
Don't do it. Don't mix the food with the beer. We're like, there's a new hot dog flavored beer. No, thank you.
It might as well have been a cheeseburger martini. It just didn't. It didn't work so well with me. It had notes of oregano, and it definitely is not something I would order again.
But you found some other stuff on the menu.
Well, and let's just say the night ended with, there was a little bit of a mess after that, because Brandon drank the cocktail, and whatever. But it's a great bar. You got to go. Just don't order the pizza cocktail.
Not on the recommendation. Not on the
Maybe.
Shore recommendation.
Different
I like
strokes
that.
for different folks.
Hey, cheers to you.
Cheers to you, and cheers to all of you just for being so sweet and lovely, because Houston is, I've said this a million times, but it's one of the best surprises of my life. I never in a million years thought I would move to Houston, and it just happened, and I feel like I've lived here all my life, and like I've known you and all of you for my entire life. Can't imagine life without you.
It's awesome. It's an awesome place.
Cheers.
And still to come, we have a lot more from the beautiful city of Houston, like our friends over at the Houston Zoo. They're planning to join our party with Derrick in studio today. They have a special guest as well. It's all a surprise through this guy right here.
Is it a sloth? I hope it's a sloth.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Okay, we're also checking in with Lauren Kelly. She is downtown at the Lancaster Hotel, rooting on the Stros with a few themed cocktails. LK, this is one of our favorite spots for date night.
Oh, yes, Derrick, we know it's one of your favorite spots. And this team is getting relentless today because game day, the Astros, we got to cheer them on. An Astros-themed cocktail is on the menu, and that is what we are serving here at this beautiful bar. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to tell you what's in it and how you can get your hands on one coming up next when Houston Life returns.
Derrick, it is your old friend Dave Koz, just popping in on this 1st of April to wish you a very happy birthday. I love you. I miss you. Thinking about you here in Sausalito, California, hoping you're having the most fantastic day, and hope to see you soon to celebrate. God bless you. I love you. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, Dave Koz, my brother. Cheers to Dave. You know,
Cheers.
on my memories on social, popped up this photo the other day, and 10 years ago, Dave and I were seated at a cafe dreaming up this weird April Fool's Day idea, and we produced an April Fool's video that he was going to be releasing an album that was totally silent. John Stamos, William Shatner, Hoda and Kathy Lee, all of them participated in this project. We had a blast producing it, and that was 10 years ago. I can't believe it.
So funny. You told me about this, and I was like, Uncle Jesse, you were hanging out? Yep,
Uncle Jesse. And Dave, I mean, I was with Dave the day he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's so
that guy
cool.
and I think it's 15 years of friendship.
I love that friendship. Yeah, that's
good
awesome.
stuff. Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Dave. That's lovely.
Okay, now, even though it was the opening weekend outcome, it wasn't the opening weekend outcome we'd hoped for.
Yeah.
Ooh, to the Yankees. Anyway, there's still plenty more Houston Astros baseball to play this season. Plenty.
That's right. That's right. And, you know, when they play the Yankees again, it's going to end.
That's right.
A little differently. Okay, so as the Stros take on Toronto Blue Jays for the next 3-game series at Minute Maid, how about sipping some game day themed cocktails? That sounds great to me. Lauren Kelly is hanging out down at the Lancaster Hotel for a taste of their new Relentless cocktail. Lauren, that's what Alan just mixed up for you, right?
Oh yeah, relentless is what this team is doing this entire year because that's the theme for the Houston Astros. And let me tell you something, Derek, we had to go behind enemy lines and ask Brandon what your favorite spot is, and guess what? That's where we're at today, the Lancaster Hotel. We are at Cultivated F&B. Alan Levine, thank you so much for joining us and for making us some game day cocktails today.
Well, thank you. So we came up with our relentless drink because it only took us 5 or 6 times to get it right.
Well, I gotta know what you had before that. What did you mess it up with?
They didn't like the color.
The color.
They didn't like the taste.
So for our viewers who have never been to the Lancaster Hotel, you guys are downtown. It's a great location. How long have you been here?
We've been here since 1926, nearly 100 years downtown serving the Houston community.
Almost a century old. And you guys might remember, we stopped by not that long ago for, you guys do high tea. You do afternoon tea.
We
and
do.
It's so lovely and it's so much fun. Pretty much for anybody of all ages, that high tea is.
Right. So that's every Saturday and Sunday, 12 noon and 2:30 p.m. We just ask you right now to email us at tea@thelancaster.com, and we'll get back to you by email, and we'd be glad to have you join us here up on our mezzanine.
Upstairs. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you guys can see the little plates right here. It's usually filled up with little tiny food sandwiches and stuff. It's so cute. So you're making this cocktail. I forgot to ask you what's in it. What have you been mixing up in this relentless cocktail?
So we started with a half an orange, fresh squeezed orange juice. We have 2 rums, a white rum, a dark rum, Grand Marnier for some more orange flavor, our homemade sweet and sour, which has lemon and lime in it, and a little touch of grenadine.
I like that because it does come out in the lovely Astros orange color. Let's see here, and you've garnished
our garnish is an orange twist with some blueberries.
Oh, so you've got the orange and the blue. Well,
There
Alan,
we
do you
go.
mind if I take another sip? Because I always like to taste these and make sure that it's okay for our Houston Life viewers. Let me just give it an okay sip. Excellent. That is excellent. And I know that you guys have a ton of other things on the menu. Is there anything else that you would suggest for a game day cocktail? Is there anything that's on your favorite things to make?
Well, we have a special one coming up in honor of somebody's birthday. I think that's today. So we're gonna. Is that for later?
Yeah. Alan, you can't give our secrets away.
All right. Well, you have to
just
stay
yet.
tuned and catch up with that. Our favorite cocktail, our bestseller, is our candied pecan old fashioned. We make our own candied pecans. We use a praline liqueur. And that in our Showtime. So we're in the theater district. Showtime and candied pecan old fashioned.
Cheers. TheLancaster.com. But don't go anywhere because, like Alan may have just spilled a few of the beans, we have some more special surprises coming up for your birthday today, Derek. So cheers.
Okay, I'm very curious to know what that is.
Cheers.
Okay, and Alan's not kidding. On show nights, I mean, make reservations on Open Table because that place gets packed.
It's so good. It's
All
so
right,
good.
good stuff. Okay,
Yes.
Thanks so much. Still ahead, we are learning how to bake a loaf of sourdough bread. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yummy.
Using, get this, a 75-year-old starter. Local bread artisan Tara Cooper shares her secrets with us.
But up next, Mel introduces us to a local lawn business and then tests our turf trivia. Okay, hey Mel.
Hey, yes, get ready to meet Keith Cannon from Greengate Turf and Pest. We're going to learn more about his local family business, and then we're going to play a game of turf trivia. It's especially for Derrick's birthday. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back to Houston Life. You know what? It's that spring cleaning time of the year, and while the weather is fab and perfect for spending time outdoors, your yard might need a little TLC tidy up. And here to help with some advice on that is Keith Cannon. He's president at Greengate Turf and Pest. Keith, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And I feel like I should be playing an April Fool's joke on you, but no, we got you in especially for Derrick's birthday.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. But Keith, I love it. Greengate Turf and Pest is a local business.
Local business.
You guys been around for about 9 years, and you have such a great story about how you got started.
So we did get started very simply, very humble beginnings. My son was 15. He wanted to buy a truck. He didn't have any money, and he couldn't get a job, sacking groceries. So I said, hey, listen, let's mow lawns on Saturdays, father-son time. It was going to be great. Long story short, he's in the Marine Corps. Actually, he's in the Navy now, and I'm still here, so.
And there he is. That's back when Tucker was in the truck.
That is our very first mow we ever did.
And that's him.
That is Tucker graduating Marine Corps boot camp.
Wow, Marine Corps. And now he's in the Navy.
He has switched over to the Navy. He is currently, as we speak, in Officer Candidate School in Rhode Island.
Wow.
And he is training to be an officer, and then he will move them and his wife to probably Pensacola, and is going to start flight training. He's going to be a naval aviator.
So he's not going to be working for you.
He's not working for me. He has done that for years.
But he used to do that. And so it really is, I mean, that's a true family business.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, sure.
So amazing. You must miss him, but you're pretty busy taking care of Houston's.
We have been very busy. Houston's been very good to us, for sure.
Yeah. Well, so, you know, for someone who doesn't know about you guys, what is it that you do? Because it's not, you don't mow lawns. You do a whole lot more when it comes to...
So we are a lawn fertilization and weed control and a pest company. So if you want green grass and no weeds, which is very important to a lot of people, right? We want good looking homes. Yeah. That's exactly what we do. Our approach is a little bit different than our competitors and what the typical industry would do, but great looking lawns, that's what we do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You make your lawns look, people's lawns look better than their neighbours.
We want to be better than the Jones. We want to crush the Jones.
And the Johnsons. Well, that's really awesome until, of course, they get you, and then you get the whole street looking.
That's right, that's right.
I mean, what are some of the some tips off the bat that you would give people for making sure their lawns look good?
I think the first thing is set your mower deck on your lawnmower. If you're doing your own lawn, set it at 3.5 inches. A lot of customers want to really scalp that lawn like a golf course does. Don't do that. It's bad for the lawn. 2, don't overwater. Water brings in pathogens, it brings in fungus and lots of extra insects. So we want to water just enough to get the grass to thrive, but we don't want to overwater. More water does not mean more green grass.
And a big thing that you do is soil testing. So, I mean, if you're, you know, taking care of your lawn, you can water all you want, you can put all the fertilizer, but if the soil's not in good condition.
So what happens is the soils that we have in Houston are awful. They're clay-based, high pH, high salt. And what we need to do is get a baseline of what your soil is doing, because the soil colloids, they're clumping together. That's why the ground is so hard. And in that situation, the fertilizers that you're putting out can't be absorbed by the roots. So you're only getting 50% effectiveness when you're doing it that way. The trick is lower the pH, and we need to lower the salt.
Oh my gosh, amazing. That's a good tip. I love that. I'm just thinking, what is twins? We're twins.
That's right. That's what you can't keep this mouth down.
I love, does everyone who gets you guys to come and take care of their lawns get one of these?
No, we'll have to get our staff that.
Okay, are you ready to play a game?
I'm ready to play.
All right, okay, we are going to put, you're the lawn expert,
Okay.
you're the turf and pest expert, and we are going to play a very special happy birthday edition of Lawn Trivia. I've got some hats that I think Derrick and Tessa need.
Oh, yeah.
Coming over to you guys. You can't play this game. Oh, might ruin your birthday.
This is for you.
No, this
I haven't
looks
looked
great.
at these.
Okay, good. I hope you didn't check.
I didn't.
Okay.
I know.
I didn't.
Okay, awesome. So the way this works is a pretty easy quiz. Okay, you're going to ask the questions. Keith,
All right,
I'm going to
great.
hand that to you. Keith is our quiz master today. You're the expert on lawns. Keith will ask some questions, guys. If you know the answer, hit Bing, answer the question.
That's a point.
Yeah, you get a point.
Okay.
All right.
Easy
You got your
as that.
thinking caps on, so we're good.
All right, let's
Thinking cap.
All right. Question number 1, does grass die in the winter time?
No, it stays alive because then it regrows in the spring.
That's correct.
Oh, wow. We didn't even get to the question before the questions even came up on the screen.
What can I say? I know my grass.
You've got to
You're
read
on
the
it.
multiple choice for Tessa, Keith.
For a multiple, there's a multiple choice question.
Multiple
Number 2.
choice.
I'm ready now.
What should you do with your grass clippings
Wow.
while mowing?
Mulch them, bag them, let the wind blow them away, or let it get a goat to eat.
Get a goat to eat them.
What? That's what I would do.
Mulch them.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's great for the grass, right?
Wonderful, absolutely. Yep,
gosh.
yep. It's the best thing you can do, and it's free.
Derek's cheating because he already knows.
So instead of bagging up the clippings and tossing those, if you put a mulch setting on your mower, then it goes back into the soil.
That's exactly
and it
right.
helps
Very,
it
very
regrow,
fine.
right?
It works fantastic. 10% nitrogen right back in, free of charge.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, 2 points. I can still come back.
Yeah, you can come back.
Question number 3. What is the best secret weapon for a weed-free lawn?
Oh, I don't know.
A, post-emergence. B, fertilizer. C, pre-emergence. Or D, wish upon a star.
I feel like it's either post-emergence or pre-emergence.
I'm going to say pre-emergence so the weeds don't grow in the first place.
Pre-emergence, you're right.
Boom. 3 for 3.
Birthday
How
boy.
are you a lawn expert? sport.
Because I have a lawn, bro.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I do.
Oh
I have
my
gravel.
God.
Number 4.
Wait, this has to be the winner takes all question, this last one, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4.
All right. Which of these 4 grasses is not a desirable Houston grass?
Crabgrass.
St. Augustine, Johnson grass, zoysia grass, or Bermuda grass? Survey said.
I will go with Johnson grass.
And I will go with Bermuda grass.
Johnson grass is the least desirable grass.
Wow.
Actually, we can't say winner takes all because it's Derrick's birthday.
No, it's okay. Tessa
mean-
was clearly the winner of this challenge.
We have one more. This can be our tiebreaker question. One more question.
Okay, hit us, Keith.
Here we go.
hit it.
All right, let me find number 5. Here we
It
go.
can be a tiebreaker.
If Houston Life viewers call today, they receive A, a free soil test, B, 50% off their first visit, C, a lawn way better than the Johnsons, or D, all the above.
Ooh, D, all of the above.
Man,
and
guys on fire.
Johnson
I thought
can't
it
get a
was
break.
C.
Or Johnson.
I want to know, someone's going to call in and say, excuse me, we're the Johnsons. We actually
That's
get
right.
Green Gate turf and grass at our house, and our lawn is fantastic.
Right.
You know what? If you want a great lawn, and if you don't know enough about lawns like Derrick does, oh my goodness, there is a Houston Life special. You get that free soil test, 50% off your first visit. You can jump online to greengateturf.com or give them a call, 281-898-5282. And I got to
So
say,
impressed.
if you jump online, Keith, you do have a really good guide to what you should and shouldn't plant
Yeah,
in your
so
garden.
if you want to spruce up your flower beds and you're not sure what plants you want to use, we have put a digital online catalog on our website. It'll show you south side, north side, east side, give you great looking pictures, and you can use that to help you decide what you want to plant in your flower beds.
All right,
Love it
Keith
so much,
Cannon.
and then you can get as good as Derrick with your lawn knowledge.
Thank you so
Keith Cannon, thank you so
Happy
much.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Let's go get some champagne. Keith.
Absolutely.
Let's go get it.
Coming up, creating a sourdough. A sourdough bread starter doesn't have to be complicated, okay? Local bread artisan and small business owner Tara Cooper is in studio. She's showing us how easy it can be. Plus, she's using her family's 75-year-old starter. What a
Wow, okay, that's incredible. Also, our friends from the Houston Zoo, Jackie Wallace, Marisol Gomez, they are here with a very special guest. I think it's an animal guest. Is that right, ladies? Yeah, we're going to find out maybe when Houston Life returns. Don't go away.
Hey Derrick, it's Frank Billingsley wishing you a happy birthday on this April Fool's Day. You like my voice?
He'll never guess it was you.
Never.
Never. Perfect. You were great. Thanks.
I was like, wait a minute, something is not adding up here.
That was so weird. Okay, listen, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Again.
And Franklin Patrick Billingsley, I love you so much. Thank you.
Welcome back to Houston Life. We know it's Derrick's birthday. We know it's April Fool's, but no kidding. One of his favorite spots around town is the Houston Zoo. We always have so much fun when we go there. So what better way to celebrate his birthday than with a special visit from our friends over at the zoo? Hi, Jackie Wallace. How are you?
Hi, good. Thanks for having us out.
Oh my gosh, it's our pleasure. So before we get into, Derrick's little birthday treat, we want to talk about Feast with the Beast because that's your next big thing at the Houston Zoo that people are invited to.
It's this Friday.
Okay.
21 and up. Tickets are still available, but they are going fast. And it's this Friday. You get treats from all over town. 40 of Houston's best restaurants, little bites all over the zoo. Watching some of our animals get some of their favorite tasty treats as well. HoustonZoo.org to get your tickets, but get them now. There's VIP tickets, just a few of those left, and then general admission.
It's always such a great event, and Tessa and I were so lucky that a few times a year we actually get to do Houston Life live from the Houston Zoo. I know during spring break y'all were slammed there at the zoo, and 102 years since the zoo was established, I feel like the zoo is really having a moment because all your exhibits are expanding and getting better and better and better, Jackie.
It's a glow up. For sure.
Glow up.
Yes. We have, just in the past 20 years alone, we have essentially redesigned the entirety of the zoo, and we're not done yet.
And the penguins for the first time ever at the zoo.
First time ever.
I got to know a bunch of these penguins. Salsa, Queso in there, Carino. I know all the Gatsby. I know all the penguins.
So right now, they are starting to pair up. If you're over there now and you don't see a penguin, that's good news. That means they're in their nest boxes.
Ooh.
Hopefully making
a love connection.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what would be even more fun right now than that? A love connection. Why don't we bring in Marisol because she's here. She has a special treat.
Absolutely.
Special guest for our special
guest. He guessed a sloth.
I was hoping for a sloth. Should I close my eyes for this?
Close your eyes.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Start with an S.
Turn around.
I'll turn around.
Come.
It does start with an S. Like the animal name starts with an S?
Or the animal species starts with an S. Okay, so this is Marisol. Now turn around.
Okay, my eyes are still closed.
A snake.
Oh.
This is Jolt.
Wow.
Not a sloth. I know.
A snake for my birthday. Thank you.
Your favorite.
Thank you so much.
So it's special.
No, I'm kidding. This is a beautiful snake.
Gopher snake. Marisol, tell us about Jolt.
So Jolt is a gopher snake. He is specifically the Sonoran gopher snake from the Sonoran Desert in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
So he has slightly different coloration than some of the other gopher snakes. And this coloration is very unique to him. It's very important for camouflage purposes from where he lives. So it's very sandy areas, that yellow sand. They're also one of the most common snakes in America. So they're found anywhere up from Canada all the way down to Mexico.
Wow. Can we touch
You guys
Jolt?
are
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Here,
Okay.
you go here.
But we can't hold him.
Of course, no.
No. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I do love snakes. I just was not expecting a snake. Look how intense Jolt's eyes are. So, are you afraid of snakes?
I'm not. I just think you should be the one to touch him. It's your birthday, and also I know there are other animal encounters at the zoo. So, like, what other animals could someone who isn't as excited about Jolt? What other
One
things
of
could I be
our
hanging out
most
with?
popular animal encounters right now is our Galapagos tortoise encounter. With the new exhibit, you get right up close with them, get to give them some of their snacks. You can also meet an elephant.
Wow.
And every single day at 11 and 2 p.m., everybody's invited to feed the giraffes.
To feed the giraffes, which is something, Mom, I've been meaning to take you to feed the giraffes for years. We need to go do that.
Your nieces love that.
They love that. And seriously, at the zoo, it's so great because you can see Marisol and a lot of the other staff members just getting up close and personal with the animals. And when people go to the zoo and they buy the tickets there, you are helping to fund animal conservation programs truly all over the world, right?
That's right, and right here at home. So the Houston toads are right in their breeding season right now. We have strands and strands and strands of millions of toad eggs that every single Thursday get released back into the wild, just up in Bastrop. It's incredible.
Wow. Well, you know what, Jolt? He is lovely. He's a great guest.
He's a good boy.
And you know the motto is right, see them, save them. That's the whole thing at the Houston Zoo. And we're so happy that you guys could stop by. No sloth this time. Maybe next year, buddy.
Maybe next time. Marisol Gomez, Jackie Wallace, Jolt. Thanks to all three of you for stopping by.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I love the Houston Zoo, as our viewers know. HoustonZoo.org to plan your next visit. We need to get back out there.
We sure do. Now let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who is shaking up a few mixed cocktails for Astros game day. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, we had to stop into Derek's favorite spot, the Lancaster Hotel. We're at Cultivated F&B for, Derrick Shore's favorite martini cocktail. Exactly how he likes it. That is coming up next when Houston Life returns. No, I think you have to keep shaking.
I know.
Shake it up good, Ellen.
Hey, Mr. Derrick, it's me, Dixie Longgate, taking a minute out to wish you a very special happy birthday from me and inflatable baby Jesus, who is here celebrating Easter. It's the best time of year. Not only is it Easter, but it's also your birthday. Two great tastes that taste great together. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday and celebrate April Fool's Day the way everybody should be doing it, by laughing about the fact that you were born. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making everybody smile. And thank you for making the world a little bit better wherever you go. Happy birthday, sweet angel. We'll see you soon. Right, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Dixie Longgate, thank you so much. We love her.
Said perfectly.
Said perfectly. We got to get Dixie back on Houston Live. I think she's coming to Houston again soon.
So funny, so witty. What was that? That was perfect.
It was perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Dixie.
You know it wasn't perfect this last weekend with the Astros, but
we're
it
trying
was
to block
fun to
it
get out. The Astros are playing the Toronto Blue Jays in the next game series that starts tonight at 7:10. And what better way to turn things around than with a few game day martinis?
Oh, now you are speaking my language.
Right?
Baseball martinis makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
So you know that one of our favorite spots to go to, Lancaster downtown. Brandon and I go down. We sit at the bar with Alan and Frank and the whole team there. And Lauren Kelly, you're hanging out with my peeps today.
Hey, I gotta admit something, Derek. Pete and Alan and I, we really don't have a game day martini, but we do have something very special that we're gonna make in honor of Derrick Shore's birthday, because they are here all the time, is the Derrick Shore martini.
Exactly.
Now, Pete, we just want to thank you for having us out again today, because we know your favorite customers are Derek and Brandon.
Exactly. We love having them here. We wanted to honor them with the martini, and so we look forward to having you guys back.
I want to know, just for personal reference, do they have their own seat at the bar? Do they have a name like a director's chair? Are any of these two? They have their own table. Of course they do, reserved. So Alan is behind the bar today, and he is going to make us the standard Derrick Shore martini. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to go to the man behind the bar who could probably take Derrick and Brandon's order every time and know it and make it with his eyes closed. What are we making today?
Well, they usually always start off, well, Derrick starts off with a martini. Kettle One, dirty, with a single olive. So we're just going to make that real quick, which doesn't take too long.
I like that you said Derrick starts off with this martini. I'm going to get into what Derrick gets to after this in just a second, but okay. It's not extra dirty, you said. It's just a little bit dirty.
It's just a little bit dirty.
Okay.
And then we're going to make sure we shake it well this time, at least about 30 times, so we get those nice crystals on top, and it makes the table with those crystals floating on top.
Okay, all right. And it has to be Kettle One. We've had this discussion before. This is a very special Derrick Shore martini here at Cultivated F&B inside the Lancaster Hotel.
And here we go.
Let's go. Is this going to be Derrick Shore approved?
It probably looks a little light in the glass. I probably didn't pour enough vodka in there, but we can always correct that for when he's back.
I feel like Derrick will be like, no, judging by the color, Alan, that doesn't look right. But I'm gonna give it a sip and just I'm gonna test the Derrick Shore martini. That is an excellent martini. And you're gonna do something really fun here this week. You're gonna keep this on the menu?
This is on the menu all week. Just mention the Derrick Shore martini, and the bartenders will make it up for you. Thank you.
There is no better Houston celebrity than Derrick Shore, where you have your own martini on the menu here at the Lancaster Hotel. First of all, I want to get some of our friends from the Lancaster Hotel in today just to give you one more big, solid birthday wish. On three, we're just going to say happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Derrick! And one more thing, Alan has a special gift from him and his team.
Well, if your friends will bring this back to you, we have a very nice gift card for you to come back and have dinner and have at least maybe a Relentless and a cocktail.
Careful,
martini.
Happy birthday, Derrick, from your friends here at Cultivated and the Lancaster Hotel. We love you, and we hope it's the best day you've had.
Well, cheers to all the
Cheers,
folks there
friend.
at the Lancaster. They really are a lovely team. And, you know, before a show, after a show, they're always just so kind and wonderful. And I'm honored. I've never had a cocktail on a menu anywhere.
That is really cool, and I have a feeling you'd be there whether they give you that gift card or not. You would be over there sitting at that table. It looks amazing.
Thank you, Lauren. Thanks to the gang, too. Cheers to y'all.
To the team over there. Oh, that's so cool.
That's so cool. We got to go get some martinis in Lancaster.
I'm so in. That looked amazing. Okay, I think you're going to love this next guest, too, because when we come back, we're in the kitchen with Tara Cooper for National Sourdough Bread Day. She's giving us tips on how to create a successful sourdough starter.
Okay, don't go away. Houston Life will be right back. I love sourdough, by the way. Perfect.
Derrick, hello. Happy birthday from the Catskill Mountains. I hope you have a very foolish day today, and I send you lots of love.
Oh my gosh, Alan Cumming, the legend.
He is so cool. He is so cool. And you made quick friends with him. Well, so, yeah, he was thinking of you on your day today.
Alan is also one of the busiest people I know. He was in,
Really?
he's in the Catskills now. He was in Scotland last week. He was in New York before that. And he was in Houston before that. So, wow, thank you so much. That's a beautiful, beautiful surprise.
Okay, so today is April Fool's, but no fooling. Our birthday boy, Derrick Shore here, he loves carbs. He loves bread. He loves butter.
I do.
And since today, just stop me when I tell a lie. Today is National Sourdough Bread Day. We figured we'd roll with it, maybe knead with it as well.
This is perfect because I love sourdough. And Tara Cooper, she's a local bread artisan. Her family has been using the same starter for 75 years. And she is here to show us how to get the perfect loaf every single time. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, how are you?
Great. It's so nice
Thank
to
you
meet
for
you.
having me. I love sharing my love of sourdough with other mutual sourdough lovers.
Well, but the starter, though, I'm a sourdough lover, I mean, as an eater, but not a creator of the sourdough. The start has always been very confusing for me.
It's a process. It's a process. It's something that you have to literally feed it a couple times a day for at least the first couple of weeks, and it's like a baby, you know what I mean? You literally have to feed it or else it will die.
To nurture it like a Tamagotchi.
Like a Tamagotchi.
But once it's up and running, how often do you have to feed it, and how are you feeding it?
So whenever you feed it, you have to take like people do between a quarter to like a half cup, but I just feel, you know what I mean? I don't really measure anymore or anything like that.
Of what? A quarter or half cup?
Half of it out. You take half of it of like this. So like how I would feed it, I'd take a quarter cup of it out, and then I'd add a little bit more yeast and flour, and then let it sit there. And so then the sugars start to eat the yeast inside of it, or the yeast starts to eat the sugar, and then it starts getting all bubbly and sizzly, and that means it's ready.
Are we going to get to open and smell this at all?
Yes, this is very, very, very special to me. Okay. It's like I said, my grandma gave this to me,
Well,
so we can. Let's see. It takes a little bit to get. I haven't opened it in a while.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. So 75 years ago, then your grandma created this.
That's what she told me, and she gave it to me when she passed away. So she said that she's had it since she was my age.
How old are you?
I am 26. It's actually my birthday on Sunday.
No way.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
It smells interesting.
Yeah, smell it. Give it a smell. Give it a whirl.
Here, have some. Here, smell the starter.
You don't like my sourdough, Derrick?
Why don't you like it?
I actually, sorry, I didn't get a whiff of that. Could I just?
Yeah.
Could I please?
Will
try
you
it?
teach us how to make it?
Yeah,
Make a good starter?
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so first.
Something is going on.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? This is very special.
I know,
to
just
me.
put it there.
No!
No, it's fine. It didn't break. It didn't break.
Oh my God.
Here. She was just.
Okay.
Can you just teach us? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna.
No,
Can I put this over here away
there.
from you guys?
Is this the right amount?
There must be kidding.
So that's a lot. We'll try to fix it here.
Okay.
Okay, now pour some water. Pour some water.
How
Pour
much?
some water.
Oh, that
Just
you're measuring
feel it.
his
Just
out.
feel it out. Just
Okay.
feel it out. Just feel it out.
Does all the water go in?
No. No. You'll know. It'll
Okay.
start whispering to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I need water. I need water. Okay.
That whispered to me.
And then once you start mixing it and mixing it
Mix it.
and mixing it, you're not gonna get your hands dirty. No.
Okay.
See, that's why your sourdough doesn't work well, because you're not putting in the love that you need into the sourdough.
No, I mean, I love dough so much, but this perfectly good whisk needs to be used. So what kind of consistency then are we going for,
So
Tara?
you're wanting something at the end.
Yours looks good.
Thank you.
that
Mine
kind
looks
of
like cardboard.
looks like this. Oh, the yeast.
Okay.
Oh, the precious little yeast.
Okay.
Okay. This is what you want it to look like. So here, take some
Okay.
for you. Take some for Derrick.
That's for you. Okay. That's for you.
And Tessa, this is also for you.
Thank you.
Okay. And then, where's the flour?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, and then we're just gonna knead it. We're gonna knead it and slap it.
So
hit it.
you bake for other people then?
I bake for lots of people. I bake for my AA meeting mostly. I bake for just like random people that walk down Westheimer and stop to say hi to me a lot.
That's nice.
Down in Montrose.
And Tara, I heard that you will actually you will go to grocery stores, you will go to the bakeries, and if people are putting grocery store bread in their carts, you will stop them and give them a card or bake them a fresh loaf.
I do that. It is just better for your health to be able to eat sourdough that has been fermenting for 75 years.
Right, as opposed, because it's easier on your digestion.
It's better if you're someone that has gastro influx disease, then it is really, really good. If you have any GI problems.
Wow.
Derrick actually has a lot of GI problems.
I do too. It's okay. I have IBS, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, same.
That's why I eat so much sourdough.
He's not doing it right, is he?
I think he's doing it really good. I think the tears coming from his eyes into the sourdough are going to really get the right consistency
So what's
that we need. So what's next
What's
for
our
me?
next step?
What's next for I thought you meant just for me in general.
Yeah, what have you been up to? What's next in life?
What's next for
What'd you have for lunch today?
I'm thinking about learning how to make pumpkin bread after this.
Oh, that's cool.
I only make sourdough.
So can you use the starter for the pumpkin bread?
Oh, no, you would not. My grandma would come from the grave and
How could you
snatch
say
me
that?
back.
You can't just go around saying
But
that.
no, okay, so now we're here. It's gotten a lot of squishy. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. And then you let it sit for about a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you come back.
Okay.
Then you put it in a bowl.
Okay.
Then you put it in the oven.
All right. How long?
2 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
2 hours.
So
very low
time.
temp.
So Tara actually is, her name's not Tara, her name is Timely, and she's an improv actor.
Okay.
And she's a comedian. April
knew
Fool.
it.
Happy April Fools.
Happy April Fools. I was supposed to come and prank you guys.
From the moment you were unwrapping the fake starter, I knew something was up.
You are crying. You're full-blown crying.
Happy birthday.
Wow, thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Yes, this is all her master plan.
And that's store-bought bread, isn't it?
Oh, that's from HEB. We got
I
this
knew
morning.
it.
Yeah, we went to HEB this morning.
I was like, you made that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
HEB made
Tara
that.
Hooper, everyone, aka Timely.
Thank
She
you,
performs at the
Timely.
Houston Improv. We will be right back. We're going to wash our hands.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Oh my God. I tried so hard not to start laughing.
Happy birthday. You bring so much joy and love and laughter into my life every single day. I can't wait to celebrate with you tonight, and I hope you have an incredible day. Love you.
Oh, sweet Brandon.
That was so sweet, Brandon.
That was so sweet.
It's no twirling routine, but it was nice. Look at this.
You guys
Look at
are the
this.
best.
Look at this.
Thanks, y'all.
Look at this.
Happy April Fool's
Look at
Day.
this.